There are moments in life when a person feels stuck, not because they don't have dreams, but because they don't have words. They feel ideas inside their mind, emotions in their heart, but when they try to speak, everything becomes heavy, unclear, and broken. And in those moments, one truth quietly changes everything. Your world changes when your words change. I want you to imagine something very simple. A child learning to walk. That child does not start by running. The child starts by falling, standing again, trying again, and slowly building strength. Language is the same. English is not a subject, it is not a burden, it is a bridge. A bridge between your thoughts and the world. And the most powerful truth is this: you do not need thousands of difficult words to cross that bridge. You only need a few hundred common words used correctly again and again until they become your natural voice. There are around 1,000 most common English words that form almost everything we say in daily life. Not the fancy words, not the complicated grammar rules, just simple, powerful words like I, you, we, they, go, come, see, think, want, need, good, bad, time, work, life, love, help, make, do, say, tell, ask, give, take, feel, know, understand. These are not just words. These are tools of life. Think about your daily routine. You wake up, you say something in your mind, you talk to your family, you think about your work or studies, you watch something, you respond. All of this life is built with simple words. Yet many people believe they must learn very difficult vocabulary to speak English. That is where they stop before even starting. Because language was never meant to be difficult, it was meant to be useful. Let me tell you something important. A confident speaker is not the one who knows the biggest words. A confident speaker is the one who is not afraid of small words. Because small words, when used clearly, become powerful. Let's begin with something very real. I want to learn English. This is already a complete sentence. I want. Two simple words. To learn. Simple structure. English, one word. You already expressed your desire. Now imagine if you build on this. I want to learn English every day. I want to speak English with confidence. I want to improve my life. These are not complex sentences, but they are powerful because they are clear. Now think about daily communication. You don't need to impress people, you need to express yourself. You can say, I am happy, I am tired, I am busy, I need help, I don't understand. Please repeat, speak slowly. I am learning. These sentences are built from the most common words in English, and yet they can carry your entire personality. Many learners think fluency means speed, but fluency is not speed. Fluency is flow. It is when your thoughts move into words without fear. And this flow comes when your brain is comfortable with common words, not when it is searching for rare vocabulary. Now let's go deeper into how these words build your life. Take the word go. It is one of the simplest words, but look how powerful it becomes. I go to school. I go to work. I go home. I go outside. I go with you. I go now. One word creates movement in your life. Take the word make. I make food. I make a plan. I make mistakes. I make progress. I make friends. One simple word becomes creation, action, and expression. Take the word see. I see you. I see the problem. I see the truth. I see the difference. Suddenly, a physical action becomes understanding. Now imagine combining these simple words. I want to go. I need to see you. I can make it. I will try again. I don't know, but I will learn. These sentences may look simple, but they carry emotional strength. This is where transformation begins, not in perfection, but in repetition. When you repeat common words daily, your tongue becomes trained, your mind becomes faster, and your confidence begins to rise. A very important truth is this: English is not about learning everything. It is about mastering what is common. The 1,000 most common words in English cover almost 85% of daily conversation. That means if you truly learn and practice them, you already understand most real-life communication. Think about words like good, bad, big, small, new, old, right, wrong, happy, sad, easy, hard. These words describe your entire emotional and physical world. You don't need complicated alternatives. You need clarity. For example, instead of saying, "I'm experiencing fatigue," you can simply say, "I am tired." Instead of saying, "I am extremely delighted," you can say, "I am very happy." The meaning remains, but the confidence increases because you are speaking naturally. Now let's talk about fear. Many people know words, but they don't speak. Why? Because they are afraid of making mistakes. But mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are practice. A child learning to speak does not wait for perfection. The child speaks broken words, incorrect sounds, incomplete sentences. Yet the child still communicates, and slowly, naturally, fluency comes. You must give yourself that same permission. Speak even if it is not perfect. Use simple words even if you feel they are too basic, because basic is powerful. Basic is the foundation of everything. Now imagine your life 6 months from now. You wake up and you say simple English sentences to yourself. I will try today. I will learn 5 new words. I will speak without fear. I will improve slowly. I will not give up. These are not just sentences. These are affirmations that rebuild your identity. When you start using common words daily, something changes inside your mind. You stop translating. You start thinking in English. And this is the real breakthrough. Not memorization, not grammar rules, but thinking naturally. Let's go deeper into everyday life situations. At home, I am coming, I am eating, I am sleeping, I am cleaning, I am helping you. At school or work, I am studying, I am working, I am finishing, I am starting, I am trying. In conversation, how are you? I am fine. What are you doing? I am learning. Where are you going? I am going home. These are not advanced sentences, but they are real life sentences. And real life sentences create real fluency. Now let's talk about emotions, because language is not only action, it is feeling. I feel happy. I feel sad. I feel confused. I feel strong. I feel weak. I feel ready. These simple expressions connect your heart with your words. When you master common words, you also start understanding others better. You can watch movies, listen to conversations, read messages, and suddenly everything becomes clearer, because language is repetition of common patterns. Many learners underestimate simple words, but native speakers use them all the time. Even in advanced conversations, most words are still basic. The difference is not vocabulary size. The difference is confidence and flow. So if you ever feel that your English is not good enough, remember this. Your problem is not intelligence. Your problem is not ability. Your problem is only practice with the right words. Start small, speak small, think small, but be consistent. Because consistency builds fluency. There will be days when you feel slow. There will be days when you forget words. There will be moments when you hesitate, but do not stop. Because every speaker you admire today was once a beginner who repeated simple words again and again. You are not late. You are not behind. You are simply at the beginning of your journey. And remember this final truth. You do not need to learn 10,000 words to change your life. You only need to master the most common ones, use them daily, and allow them to shape your confidence. One day, without realizing it, you will speak. Not thinking, not translating, just speaking. And in that moment, you will understand that simple words were never small. They were powerful enough to change your entire life. And when that moment comes, you will realize something deeper. Fluency was never about pressure. It was always about permission. Permission to speak imperfectly. Permission to use simple words. Permission to sound like a learner while becoming a speaker. Let's continue building this journey because real transformation happens in daily life, not in theory. Imagine you are sitting with a friend. You don't need complex English. You only need presence and a few common words. You say, I went there yesterday, or I will go tomorrow, or simply, it was good. These small sentences carry real meaning. Life is not spoken in difficult vocabulary. Life is spoken in moments. And moments are expressed through simple words. Now think about questions. Questions are one of the most powerful tools in English. And guess what? They are also built from common words. Where are you? What are you doing? How are you feeling? Why are you sad? When will you come? Do you understand? These are not advanced sentences, but they open doors. Every conversation begins with simple questions, and every confident speaker uses them naturally. If you learn only common words, you can still build thousands of sentences, because English is not about memorizing lines. It is about combining small building blocks. For example, I plus want plus food. I plus need plus help. I plus am plus learning. I plus will plus try. I plus don't plus know. See how simple it is? Just small pieces forming real communication. Now let's go deeper into daily transformation. Because learning words is not enough. You must live with them. Wake up and say to yourself in English, I am ready. I will learn today. I will speak more. Even if you feel strange at first, continue. Because your brain learns through repetition, not hesitation. When you see something around you, describe it in English. This is my room. This is my book. This is my phone. This is my life. These simple observations slowly train your mind to think in English instead of your native language. And this is where real fluency begins, not in books, but in awareness. Now let's talk about mistakes again, because many learners still struggle with fear. You must understand this clearly. Every mistake is a step forward. If you say, I go yesterday, it is not failure. It is progress, because your brain tried, and trying is the beginning of learning. Even native speakers were once learners. They also made mistakes. They also repeated wrong sentences, but they did not